Soul Brass Band. All the way from right down the damn street. How y'all feeling? It's April, that means it's festival season, so let's get geared up. Let your soul elevate through kindness and compassion. We can conquer hate. Early in the morning with the sky moon creeping round your home, you'll be next. I see you dancing with the woman. You better check your head, or you'll be back. Yeah, y'all. Open your eyes. Original music from Soul Brass Band. Thank y'all very much. What a lovely, beautiful evening.
Make some noise, y'all. Miles Lyons on the sousaphone.
James Walker on the trombone. Dreamboat comes home. I will dream no more. On that river, I will meet you, and I'll greet you. On that river, hold you closer in my arms. On that river, let water will sing. On that river, 'cause it looks in when my dreamboat comes home. Y'all get up for Miles Lyons on the sousaphone, y'all. That's Miles Lyons. That's a bad dude. On the guitar, get up for Raja Cassis. On the trombone, give it up for Stephen Walker. On the trumpet, vocals, percussion, get up for Mark Levron. Tenor saxophone and vocals and cowbell. Give it up for James Martin Art. All the way from right down the street. And on the bass drum. Get up for our good friend Cody Coulon, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the ones and twos, drums and cymbals, the leader of the band, the reason we're here today. Put your hands together for Derek Freeman.
microphone. I fell from grace and got the people all in my face. My mom, my TD, don't want me be happy. I'm working, I'm still poor. But they tell me where I'm on. 'Cause look how far we come. To the Lord, the rising sun. It's looking like the have-nots finally got us some. I was out there in the cold, scratching up for crumbs. I wish that I could say I was, but I ain't the only one. To stay cool under pressure, it's your life you need to measure. There's some jokers and some joints that's trying to test your boiling point. And the popo out of line, they're trying to give your boy some time. She looking good, she looking thick. Throw her down and give her some bump. finally got a son. I was out there in the cold, scratching up for crumbs. I wish that I could say I was, but I ain't the only one. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, original music, y'all. Soul Brass Band. How far we come? How far we came? Lala.
Oh, you feeling all right? Somebody say yeah.
Yeah.
Put your hands together one more time for the Soul Brass Band. So look, y'all. We're gonna do something real special for you. This is an oldie but a goodie. But I need you to help me, help you, help me. It's a sing-along. All you need to know is that your words are, I don't know. 3 words, I don't know. I'll show you in a second. Nah, whoever shot him, run out that door. But all I know, it was a 44. But everybody turned and then they looked at me. So I shook my head and said, no siree. Now who shot the la-la? I don't know. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. I know it was a 44. They ought to catch that fella and put him in jail. Now throw away the key, don't want him standing bail. If it up to me, I said, now this what I do. I throw away the keys into the deep blue sea. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. I know it was a 44. Sing it again, y'all. Now who shot the la-la? I don't know. Oh yeah. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. Who shot the la-la? I don't know. I know it was a 44. On the guitar, y'all, Raja Cassis. do a thing like that? Derek, Cody, and this dude right here. If I hear
That
anything, I said I'd let you know. But I don't believe in popping that 44. Here we go. Who shot the la la?
I don't know.
Now who shot the la la?
I don't know.
Who shot the la la?
I don't know.
I know it was a
44.
I want to hear you sing it.
Who shot the la?
You say.
I don't know.
Now who shot the la la?
I don't know. Who shot the la la? I don't know. I know it was a 44.
Eh la ba. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your cousin.
Get up for Mark Leveron on the trumpet. The vocals.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All the way from down the bayou.
Yeah, you can tell them the address, but I promise you they can't find it.
No, not a chance. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank the Positive Vibrations Foundation. I want to thank the Jazz Museum for having us. And it's been a good time. Thank y'all for coming out. It turned out to be a gorgeous day, didn't it?
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
I'm going to be the weatherman, y'all. I think I'm going to be the next weatherman. I have 0 experience and no training, but I think I'm qualified, so y'all can catch me maybe on Channel 8, Channel 6. I'm about to apply, so I got some predictions. Just a few.
One more time, y'all. We are the Soul Brass Band. So happy you're here today.
Learn today. Martin. Never been as broke as me. When I was young, I had 2 pair of Lees. The pinstripe in the gray, the one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. My brothers flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirts and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I'll see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that brother with that fake blow. Why they punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Because my intuition. Go in his brother pockets and rob him while his friends watching. And girls clocking, and here comes respect. And his crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man eye. Big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Brothers, mommy, milk stick lunch. The mix was chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch. Sky is the limit, you know that you keep on, just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, you know that you can have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit, and you know that you keep on, just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit, you know that you can have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can just keep on pressing on. Sky is the limit, and you know that you can have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. Doesn't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try. True love doesn't lie, but you don't know unless you give it a try. Cupid doesn't lie, but you don't know unless you give it a try. True love doesn't lie, but you don't know unless you give it a try. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sing it with us, y'all. Mark Levron on trumpet, y'all. James Martin on tenor saxophone. Stephen Walker on the trombone. Raja Cassis on the guitar. Miles Lyons on the sousaphone. Cody Coulon on the bass drum. My name's Derek Freeman, soul brass man. All of them right down the damn street. Doing what that used to love. To stay out all night long. She made me cry. She done me wrong. Broke my little heart. That's alright. Now the table's turning. Now it's her turn to cry. Said I used to love her, but it's all over now. Said I used to love her, but it's all over now. Baby used to run around with every drummer in town. She made me drown, broke my little heart. That's alright. Now the table's turning, now it's her turn to cry. Said I used to love her, but it's all over now. Said I used to love her, but it's all over now. She done me wrong, broke my little heart, and that's alright. Other tables turning, now it's her turn to cry. I said I used to love her, but it's all over now. Used to love her, but it's all over now. All over now. Yeah. Again. Thank you, Miss Lily.
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 Trees, nothing but trees. Nothing but trees with the big old seeds. Trees, nothing but trees. Nothing but trees with the big old seeds. Smoking trees in the morning.
What we doing? We
Smoking
smoking trees.
at night.
What we doing? We
Smoking
smoking trees.
with your girlfriend.
What?
Smoking trees with your wife. Red rum,
Hustler, hustler.
here they come.
Hustler, hustler.
Red rum,
Hustler, hustler.
here they come. Make money, money, take money, money,
Huh?
make money, money, take money, money,
Huh?
make money, money, take money, money,
Huh?
make money, money. Chick, stop talking that ish. Bob Mr. Smoking his outfit.
What he want?
I want a white t-shirt, some khaki pants, and all stars, and some money for the dance. Stop telling their lies. Hit it for some Popeyes. A two-piece white, a sparkle drink, a chicken sandwich, and an order of fries. Uptown, touchdown.
We going
Uptown,
I'm going
touchdown.
We going uptown. I'm going to
What now, what now?
We going uptown. I'm on a touchdown.
I got a Hummer that's sitting on. First I think it was a giving me ball. I got a Hummer that's sitting on 20 times. She looking like $100 bill. She looking like $100 bill. She looking like $100 bill. She looking like looking expensive, looking expensive, looking expensive, looking expensive, looking like a jet, looking like a jet, looking like a jet, looking like a jet. Gas me up, gas me up, gas me up, gas me up. Amen, sing card don't decline. Amen, sing card don't decline. She looking like $100 bill. In the mirror, don't lie. y'all. Soul Brass, man. Thank y'all very much. Catch us right here, April 12th at the French Quarter Fest, literally around the corner from this pole. Ta-da. Thank y'all, Positive Vibrations. Thank y'all, New Orleans Jazz Museum.